These gentlemen were selected as the winners, the R&R winners for the month of December. Most of you know I have a soft spot for our law enforcement and for our guys here in uniform that do a great job every day keeping us safe and secure. Anyway, here's the story. A passenger and his wife were scheduled to fly out of MIA. They underwent screening at checkpoint 2, gathered up their belongings, and then went to sit at one of our benches. The male passenger was sweating profusely, and when he sat down, he fell back on the bench and began to have what appeared to be convulsions. His wife began to scream and ask for help. Within seconds, TSA officer Roberto Gonzalez ran to where the couple was, began to accommodate the passenger on the bench while assessing the situation, and shortly thereafter, he began CPR on the passenger. The passenger's wife was so distraught that she was hardly able to provide any information other than her husband's name. Senior TSO agent Daniel Tavares quickly called for fire rescue and made all the required notifications. He also worked with the other officers to stanchion off the area. TSO Gonzalez continued to work on the passenger until a few minutes later, MDPD officer Brandon Ho showed up with a defibrillator and took over the scene. Nothing seemed to be helping at that point, but both TSO Gonzalez and Officer Ho continued to try. The other MDPD officers began to arrive one by one. Officers Mangels, Enamorado, Varone, and Begara. They all took turns administering CPR to the passenger until fire rescue arrived. At one point, the passenger seemed to be responding, but then he became unresponsive again. It was a very difficult situation for everyone involved. Finally, the passenger began to breathe and had a pulse. The passenger was then transported to the hospital by fire rescue. The next morning, TSO Gonzalez called the passenger and was able to speak with him. He had to undergo a medical procedure once he reached the hospital, and without the assistance he received from our TSA and our MDPD officers, he may not have survived. So the quick and unwavering actions of this group of gentlemen ended up saving a passenger's life. So congratulations to you.
We want to treat them like a family member, because at that time you want to do your very best to save that person's life.